Alright. See if this goes. See if this playing or something. Hey, PerryFan49, how's it going? How you doing, PerryFan49? Hey, Infinity Gauntlet, how are you doing? Okay, cool. This a little bit better to do it this way. Hey, Battleland fan. Hi, Lucas Green. Wearing flannel every day. I can understand that, Perry fan. Dominic, I have no idea what that is. Nicky Gun Trilogy, sure, it was fun. Hey, The Blade, I'm doing alright. How about you? Still under the weather, as you can hear me. Coughing up a storm. Nope, never been outside the US. Hi for Kaiju. Another Elm Street reboot. Completely, utterly pointless. Portal Player, it's going okay so far. Yeah, and just moved in with a friend for what might be a few months. Just a change of scenery. And I can always go back. I didn't just do something a little bit different. Stream, I mean, I'm only testing this out, so it's not going to be too long. Probably for half hour, maybe an hour. But this is mainly as a test. I still have a lot of stuff to get to. A lot of Patreon requests, PayPal requests still to get to, so I won't be on too long. But yeah, I was just testing to see if this would work at all. Men going their own way, I have no idea what that is, Dominic. The Blade, I don't know, we'll see. If anything, if I have to, yeah, if you have to, yeah, maybe. Hand of Death, I don't know what that is. Bad Bunny, never heard of it. The only Police Academy films I like are the first four. See, how do I do that? Yeah, I could try to do that. There we go. Have my rants changed in the past few years? I don't know. That'd be up to the reviewer. If they change, it has been on purpose. Guns Akimbo, it looked like some decent fun. I'll admit that. It looked like some decent fun. I didn't mind the outlandish premise of it. Clone High, never even heard of it. Thank you, Austin Willcutt. CSI. No, I didn't watch much of that show. I watched more of CSI Miami, but not the original show. Starface, love Starface. Starface is great. Starface is a classic movie. Yeah, Starface is absolute classic of a film. Yeah, I've heard of a lot of those, Swamp Man. I've heard of a lot of those. I reviewed Nightlife from 1988. I reviewed that on the channel years and years ago. My rants don't seem as angry nowadays. I don't know. I thought I was pretty angry during Rambo 5 rant or Rise of Skywalker. I didn't see the new Robert Pattinson Batman clip because I have no interest. No, I didn't review the Karate Kid films. Right now, I've just been busy fulfilling the Patreon requests and the PayPal requests. That's what I'm doing right now when it comes to reviews. Blumhouse, they haven't made a lot of good movies, to be honest. The Hunt, no, it doesn't interest me. The movie doesn't interest me. Hey, Stallone Fan 03, how are you doing? Honest Trailers, I never really watch much of Honest Trailers. So, whether overrated or not, I don't know. I've never been much a fan of them. Streets of Fire could never get into. I'm using a laptop, Portal Player. That's fine, Andy T. Shore. I have no problems with that. I reviewed the Dirty Harry films in the past, Dominic. I reviewed them years and years ago. Rick Moranis Marathon. No, I have no interest in that. Will Ferrell, #1. I haven't watched much of How I Should Have Ended. Brian Indian, never seen. Barbecued Network, I guess I would choose Fatal Beauty. Phantom Menace, underrated. No, I wouldn't say underrated, but maybe tags, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I've played video games. Not for a while, but once in a while I play video games, yeah. No, I haven't seen The Irishman. Well, there haven't been many movies this year I could say I really cared much for. I mean, other than Bad Boys 3 and Sonic. Those are the only two ones I've seen this year that I've liked. Corrado, never heard of it. Thanks, Matt's World. That's nice of you to say. Thank you. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, I remember liking the first Batman Arkham Asylum game. I remember enjoying that. Parasite, no, doesn't seem like my cup of tea. I have no interest in it. Micro Network, I reviewed on the Awful Entry on the channel. I have a review of Unlawful Entry on the channel. Detective Pikachu, no interest because I've never been into Pokemon. Dominic, I would probably pick Contra. No, not a TMNT movie. At this point, I don't even want to see a TMNT movie ever. Because they will never get it right, so what's the point? I mean, how many failures do we need before we realize they just don't get it and they never will get it? My movie collection is still down there. Hey, Thomas Mann, how are you doing? Okay, moderators, you can do your job. I have a couple moderators. Just saying, man. Any minute now. Okay, I guess I'll do it myself. I got like 4 moderators and no one did anything. That's cool though. That's cool, guys. That's alright. That's alright, guys. The first 2 TMNT movies I reviewed, I love the first 2 movies from the 90s. I enjoy them. Southland Tales is pretty awful. Very confusing. You didn't see him, Scott. He made like 18,000 comments. My favorite Rambo movie is the second one. The Mean Season, I haven't seen. Hey, John, Zero Cool. How are you doing, man? DC's Black Canary or Swamp Thing? Yeah, I know who Swamp Thing is, yeah. Drive Hard is an awful movie. Very boring film. Ineptly made film with Thomas Jane. I've already said, like I said, I did a video on Indiana Jones 5, guys. Like a week ago or so. I think more than a week ago, I did my thoughts on Indiana Jones 5. I'm not interested in Indy 5 at all. Anticipated films for 2020, not at the moment. Movie runtime's running too long. Yeah, I've been saying that for a long time, man. A long, long time. OG Chucky Cast Trash on Child's Play remake. I'm not surprised they did that. Not surprised at all. I think they're wrong, though. Drive Hard is 10 times worse than Getaway. Absolutely, 110%. Zachariah reviewed hundreds and hundreds of horror movies, so I don't know what you mean. I reviewed literally hundreds and hundreds of horror films. I reviewed all the Friday the 13th films, all the Elm Street films, all the Halloween films, all the Chainsaw Massacre films. Constant horror films in October. Just check back a couple months on my channel. I literally did a horror marathon of 80s horror films, and I got dozens and dozens and dozens of reviews. I don't watch any wrestling anymore, including AEW, so I haven't seen any of that stuff. Captain America Winter Soldier, I enjoyed. I thought that was a good movie. Sam Raimi doing Doctor Strange 2, I don't know about that. I really don't. What was the last good thing Sam Raimi did? Darkman? Army of Darkness? How many years ago was that? Nope, never saw Critters Attack. Had no interest. Welfare number one, never saw those movies, no. Never saw those movies. Hey, Angel Feliciano, I'm doing okay. How about you? Time Bomb, very forgettable movie. Another sequel to Creed, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I mean, the movies was a hit. Well, Zachariah, lately I've been reviewing a lot of requests from my Patreon and PayPal. So if they're requested action or whatever, then that's what I'm going to be. That's what I'm reviewing. Transformers 2, not a fan of. I'm not into the Harry Potter films at all. Long Weekends, I've heard of, but never saw. To improve Predators 2010, how about nothing? Don't make the film at all. That's an improvement. Or don't cast someone like Adrian Brody as the lead. The trailer for the Jackie Chan Schwarzenegger looked like $2 bullshit, $2 horseshit. Jaws, yes, I do think it's a horror film. House that Jeff built, never saw. Bad Boys 4, I'd be curious about it because I like Bad Boys 3. Never drank coffee. What was worse, Lord Dragger? I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, I have some people on my Patreon, which is very humbling. So I can't be on too long. I have to continue working on getting those done. I can't remember all the movies that come out of Orion Pictures, Christopher. Warning Sign, that's cool. That's a good movie. Very underrated film. I'm sorry I have to cut it short. I know it's only been 20 some minutes, but this was just mainly a test to see if this works out. Because I still have to do some fan commentaries for some Patreon requests. So I have to get that done since we're getting to the end of the month. So I'm just glad that it does work. Maybe we'll have to get something settled because there's so many people and questions coming in. It's a bit impossible to try to answer all of them. So maybe we'll have to work out some kind of system. Maybe I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But either way, thanks for watching. Take care. And I'm glad that this actually does work now that I know how it works at least a little bit. But yeah, this was just a small little test. And we'll see how it goes. So we'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. And thank you guys for watching. Take care.